Tonight I am going to be showing you what to do with leftover baked potatoes. Plenty of things you can do. I've made potato pancakes from them. Sometimes I do what I'm about to do now. And this is like a twice baked potato. I call it my twice baked potato skins. And what we're going to do, have your already baked potato. They were in a 400-degree oven for an hour. And then I just let them cool down. And then all we're gonna do is take the knife, cut it long ways. Now once you have that cut in half, once you make sure it went the whole way through, you are just gonna take a tablespoon and my trusty bowl here. We're gonna scoop out the inside of this. And I usually like to keep enough around the edge so that it holds its shape, so you don't have to worry about it falling apart on you while you're trying to get the filling and stuff back in. And then I have a sheet tray here that I just sprayed with some cooking spray just to make sure my potatoes don't stick later on. So next we're gonna go ahead and get our filling started for these. One little time saver, quick thing that I like to use is cheddar cheese sauce from a jar. You can make your own if you want, but we don't always have time for such shenanigans. So I'm only gonna use about a third of the jar. I'm not going to use too much because I don't want to add too much volume to the mix so that it can all fit back into the potatoes. And then I have some real bacon bits. Again, you can use real bacon, cook it up, cut it up, all that, but this is kind of more of a time saver type recipe. So I take about big handful and about a half, which would be about a cup, maybe 2/3 of a cup. And then to give it some flavor, you don't want it to be all bland and gross, I have some seasoned salt, so just a couple little shakes of that. And I like to use some garlic powder. Again, not a whole lot, just a little dash. You want flavor and you don't want it to taste only like garlic. And then just about 5 turns on the peppercorn grinder. And I'm gonna go ahead and get this mixed up. It's looking a little drier than what I normally have going on, so I'm going to add just a little bit more of the cheese sauce. And I'm also going to go ahead and add some of my sharp shredded cheddar cheese. And then get that all in there, get all that cheesiness going all throughout. Alright, so just for reference point, this is about what you want your potatoes to look like once you've got the middle out of them to make your filling. And this is about the consistency you want your filling to be. So what we're going to do, take a nice big old dollop, get that all in there. next, now that these are all filled, I have the oven preheated to 400 degrees. We're gonna stick these in for about 15 minutes. All right, so these have been in the 400 degree oven for 15 minutes. They're all nice and baked up. And next, I'm gonna add more of the shredded sharp cheese. This is just to give it a nice melted, gooey top on it. Alright, and then we'll just go ahead and stick this back in. It should only take about like 5 minutes to get it all melted. Okay, so these have been in the oven for 5 minutes. The cheddar that we put on top is nice and melted. So for plating, just to make it look nice, I'm just gonna take 2 of these off.